Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you might be watching us from. And this is Gambian Talents Forum. And today I'll be your host, Favor Onion. And then today, our topic is a very interesting topic. I believe that it has been something that most people want to know about. And we have a very important guest here, distinguished guest, that will elaborate more on the issue. As you all know, Gambian Talents Promotion, what we are here to do is to bring light to every issue and make you know what exactly is going on. So this issue has been going on for the past days on social media about the blood banks in our hospital. And today, Mr. Rashid is here to clarify it, and not only that, tell us more about his organization, what they do, and what they are all about. So I have today Mr. Rashid. Thank you for being here.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the people of Gambia.
Okay. So Mr. Rashid, we just want to know a little bit about yourself. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm from the UK, in Leeds, West Yorkshire, and the Akhirah team is our non-profit organization which basically helps, assists and develops the needy of countries or people around the world. And we also advise the government on how they can assist and develop their own people in their communities.
Okay, we have been hearing for the past few days about a charity foundation that we don't know about, that we just got to know about a few days back. So we want you to tell us a little bit about the foundation.
Yeah, basically there are 5 of us all together, and we are childhood friends, and we are basically doing quite a lot of multiple projects here. So we have done in the last 10 days 7 borehole water wells, totally complete. That is from Dabakunda, Natakunda, Karjano, Promises, villages, you name it, Sarakunda School. These are all completed in the last 2 weeks. We are also feeding between 1,000 to 2,000 children a day. We are also doing free eye care and medical care. What that means is we had an optician who was Anwar Aziz from Leeds, my close friend, and we went to the provinces and we tested over 600 people, elders and youngsters and children. And then we recognized if they needed any eye care, and we gave them drops as from Sadaqah Jariyah, and we also gave them glasses. And if they needed cataracts operation, our non-profit organization also paid for that as well. That's the medical. We came with a lot of zakat from UK and also around the world, and we at the same time went to the local hospital in Banjul, and we spent time with the staff and the patients there. And alhamdulillah, we not just paid for expenses, but we donated over $200,000 for patients, so they do not have to worry about the medical costs or anything afterwards or aftercare. We looked after a lot of families, food parcels, orphanages. We did a lot of things. Alhamdulillah, our brother Abdul Hussein, he went to over 15 orphanages around Gambia, delivering not just rice, flour, nappies, women's sanitary wear, chickpeas, you name it, we did it. The public of the UK donated this and we delivered it by hand. And on top of all of that, we also had a container from the UK, 2 of them, that came with carpets for the local mosques in Dapakunda and another mosque in Latakunda, which we put the carpets there brand new. And we also gave a lot of children clothes. I recognized a really nice girl called Aminata. She had Down syndrome when I came here last month, and we made sure we looked after her this time and her mother. And at the same time, this was all done with alongside Jesumi Sise, who is our representative from Leeds. Without him, this mission would have been very difficult. But alhamdulillah, he was with us all the way. And we did this, this situation, we sorted it out.
Exactly. So if we want to go into all the wonderful things that your organization have done, I think we'll spend the whole
one last thing. We had a football coach as well.
Wow. Okay.
Kobe Mir, and he was training children throughout Gambia. And
on
football, cricket, and making smiles. That's what we were doing.
Okay. So just tell us your position in the organization.
I'm the CEO and the founder.
The CEO. Yes. Okay. So with all these things that you have named, helping, donating, I believe that it's not easy. It needs a lot of funding. So where exactly do you get your funding from?
Alhamdulillah, we have donors all over the world.
Okay.
When I make a Facebook Live video, I just count to 5 and money starts rolling in. We have a lot of people who trust me. I build mosques in the UK, and I have a lot of media presence there. And the people are following us on our journey. So we are in Gambia, and inshallah, I intend to be here longer and work with the government as well to help and develop the beautiful people of Gambia and the children, and let's get them sorted out.
Okay, so are these donors individuals or organizations?
For example, they are individuals. I have friends who are doctors. We have family members who are businesses. You know, at the same time, we are also businessmen. I'm a property developer in the UK, you know, and I have friends who are doctors, surgeons, opticians. If I say to them, I want to feed 5,000 children, I need this much money, alhamdulillah, they all contribute. We believe in one thing: Sadaqah Jariyah is the only thing that's going to help us in the grave. Nothing else is going to help us. After the 3 questions, man rabbuka, man dinuka, man nabiyuka, the meter is not going to stop if you have Sadaqah Jariyah down there.
Okay. So, sir, can you tell us some of the challenges that your organization has been facing?
The challenges are normal. You have weather, you have logistic issues, but this is part and parcel of this work. You cannot do good work without problems. Life isn't like that, you know. And I would say the people of Gambia have been very, very humble with us, made my life and our team's life very easy, and it's been great. I can't complain.
When I mean the challenges, I want you to tell us more, not only the ones you have faced in Gambia. I want to know the problems or the challenges that the organization has faced both in the UK. Just name a few.
Raising money is a challenge. You have to remember, when you want to have money, £10,000, £100,000, it's not easy. And this challenge can be overcome by dua. And when we left from UK, we raised over $5 million in a matter of 10 days. Alhamdulillah, that was in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And if I had more time, and I know what I know now, that figure can be multiplied by 10, easily. Because now I have a better team around me. Now I have the government with me. I have our sister, the Vice, Her Excellency, with me as well. I have the Vice President with me. He's my brother. So I can do things in a much more efficient way.
Yeah, well understood. So we'll be getting back to that and then your relationship with the Vice President and all others. But for now, let's just, go step by step, as they say. So we just want to know a few things. And I want to ask you, what is the worst situation that you have found yourself in, meaning the organization?
You mean the organization in terms of trying to deliver a project?
Yeah, trying to help as you do, trying to help people. What is the worst situation that you have found yourself in?
It's extreme poverty here. We are trying to develop people, and people don't have basic needs. That's not the issue. That is not the problem with the current government. This is going on for many years. You don't see children with torn clothes, no shoes, just today. That is the actual actions or the progress or process of many years. So, the challenges are logistic challenges, getting to the provinces. If you want to go to Kercheno, there's no road. It was very hard. When I went there, I had to get a massage. I just laid on the floor. I said, please press me. It was very difficult. So there are many challenges. But the weather, 1 minute is okay, 1 minute is not. Mosquito bites. We are from Europe.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things, but this is culture. This is this process of life, and alhamdulillah, you have to overcome this. How are you going to help anybody without no problems? You will always get problems. As we say in England, you have 10 people who love you, but then you'll have 20 people who hate you. It's the way the world works. So.
Okay. So I want to know, what is your moment of intervention? What I mean by this is, what situation do you see and you be like, in that situation I need to solve it? What situation?
Water.
Water.
When I go and I see there's no water, it's the best charity in Islam is giving water. And there's a lot of people and families around the UK and around the world who would love to donate for water. We're very fortunate to have found a very good plumber here who has achieved his target and delivering our projects. And inshallah, this is just one problem that we have at the moment. Step by step, we can solve this. Nothing is impossible. If you put your mind to it and you work hard, you can do it.
Okay. So some people have actually been claiming that the organization is not registered. So we want to know, is the organization registered?
Okay. We're a non-profit organization.
Okay.
Our charity registration number is currently in process. The Charity Commission in the UK have all our details and our case is submitted. Now it takes an average of 3 to 4 months sometimes. We've been told on an email that is 40 days from now, for example. Now, this is not in our hands,
Okay.
but you can still be called a charity without a charity registration number. People do not understand that.
Okay.
I'll give you one example. People who play football on Sundays in England as a club with children, they are a charity. They have no charity registration number. It's a community charity.
Okay.
Somebody will donate the kits, somebody will donate the boots, somebody will donate the team fuel in the bus. They're a charity. So people need to understand there are many forms of charity. But inshallah, God willing, we will have our charity registration number very soon.
Okay, meaning that is in the process.
Yes. It's in
But
the
that
system.
brings me to the question, how many years have this charity been about? When did you start this charity
Okay.
organization?
All of us members have been doing charitable work for many years. I myself, along with my colleague Abdul Hussein, who's here, he has just come back from Bangladesh. One of our members, whose name is Shishu Mia, he went to Rohingya last year. I've been doing charity in Pakistan for 10, 15 years.
Okay.
What happened is we collaborated this time. We thought, let's do it properly. When my father passed away in Hajj 2 years ago, and at that moment I decided to spend a part of my time in charity work. So my father gets a reward as well as all those who passed away in my family, and inshallah have more barakah in my life as well.
So are you saying that the organization started 2 years ago?
The organization, the word Akhirah team, started about 6 months ago. But the actual charity work of individuals, I think, has probably been going for 10 years.
Okay, so it started, the organization itself
The
started
Akhirah
6
team
months,
is 6 months ago.
6 months ago. That is why the registration is still in.
Yeah,
in
registration was submitted to the Charity Commission, and I've been told only about 2 weeks ago that we're looking at around 40 days. Again, that's not guaranteed, so I can't control that.
Okay, let me welcome you to Gambia. Welcome to Gambia. Let's have a little talk about Gambia.
Fine, nakam.
Okay, so how were you welcomed by the people?
Alhamdulillah, they're very nice, very relaxed. I'm very surprised at how laid back they are, and no matter what difficulties they are going through, they're smiling all the time.
Yeah,
So
because we are the smiling coast.
so I can't complain, I wish I'd come earlier.
Wow. Yeah, surely. But I want to ask, we're actually curious. Have you tested any of our food?
Yes, I have. I've had benachin.
Okay.
I have had pancakes.
Okay.
I have had your grilled chicken. I've had the butterfish. So I've tried a few dishes, and they're nice. It's cultural. I'm a foodie, so I like to travel and eat all around. So can't complain.
So which is your favorite?
I would say butterfish. I like the butterfish.
The butterfish.
It's the boneless fish with the rice and stuff. There are quite a few other dishes, but I'm scared to try them, at the moment, because I want to make sure that I don't have any problems with my stomach.
Yeah, I get that. So hope our food will bring you back.
Inshallah,
Yes,
the people and the love will bring me back. Food it's okay.
Okay. So I want to know, why exactly Gambia? What made you choose Gambia?
Jasumi Sise was a part of the reason,
Okay.
but also I believe, and we as Muslims have to believe this, that nothing happens without the will of Allah.
Mm-hmm.
This was written, and this is the reason I'm here, and the team are here.
Okay.
If Allah wants to take me to another country, it will happen.
Okay.
So at the moment I call myself a Gambian. I asked for a diplomatic passport
Wow.
just for a joke today, because everywhere I go they said I should be a Gambian citizen.
You should. So how many days have you been in the Gambia?
This time is around 10 days. Previous trip was about 8 days, and we're going tonight. Inshallah.
You mean you have come here before?
I came here to do the pre-setup. So I arrived in Gambia in July. I came for 8 days just to quickly go to the provinces, check everything out, arrange the builders. We're building an orphanage as well, you know, so I had to get all that arranged, see the prices of everything, logistically arrange everything, and understand the culture in 7 days.
Wow. I bet that was not easy.
It was very difficult, but again I will say it, the people of Gambia are very, very nice and so easy to work with, and the children are so easy and so friendly. You guys, if you only knew how quick you can progress, you know, you do not need to wait another 20 years or 10 years. If you really work together, it's a matter of maybe a few years, you will see a massive difference.
Okay, so that's a lesson that we should take note of. He said we just need to work few years with unity and everything, and then we'll be there. So thank you for giving us that. So I want to know, what have you been doing for the past 10 days in the Gambia?
So as I said, 7 water boreholes. We have demolished an old building in Karchano where it housed about 70 children. Most of them were orphans. So we've demolished that and we are rebuilding that for them. So they have a comfortable place to stay and study and sleep. The standard was very bad. One of my colleagues, Abdul Shamim, went to orphanages and distributed food parcels and stationery, Qaidas, Qurans, many items.
Okay.
And then, these various projects, Sarakunda School, we did the eye testing there. We enrolled a few students who couldn't afford to go to the school.
Yeah.
We have put some people through academies. We are developing some people as well in certain skill areas. And quite a lot of work we're doing. If I start talking, we'll be here till tomorrow. But quite a lot. It's all available on our website, theakhirahteam.org.
Okay. So we should try that out. We should check it and
That's
then
easy,
see
yeah.
what
That's
is
easy.
there.
That's easy.
So we saw that you have been to the hospital
Yeah.
in Banjul, RVTH. So we want to know, what was your purpose for going to the hospital?
We had some zakat which we raised for medicine and medical reasons. So we went to the wards and we spent time with the nurses and matrons and the patients, and we identified who was eligible for zakat, and then we took care of their costs. It's a very simple exercise. If they were there for 10 days and they needed this much medicine, let's say for example it's $3,000, they might not have that money. They might have borrowed it. So we have zakat. We are humans. Then we paid the expenses, and then we also credited with some more money so they can have, inshallah, a good Eid with their families.
Okay. What a noble cause. But we saw that when you went to the hospital, you took a video which went viral. So we want to know, did you have the permission to take that video?
Yeah, what we did is we asked a member of staff. I went around and I just basically said, what do you guys need? I have some sadaqah jari to spend. And said, oh, we need some blood bags. So I said, okay, let's assume people do not know what a blood bag is.
Okay.
So then I said, can I make a video just to show the public what a blood bag is, and let's see if we can help. And that's what happened.
When you asked, can I make a video? They said yes. And who exactly said yes?
It's just one member of staff. We were with many members of staff there, alhamdulillah, and they were all very cooperative. This video wasn't to be malice and didn't have any bad intention. We were specifically there to do a good cause. We're humanitarians, we're not politicians.
Okay.
And if I went to a hospital and I saw a child, there was one child who was an abandoned child called Aisha. Now, I'm not going to start asking 100 questions to staff members if I want to look after her. We provided with her with the baby pack, and we paid some zakat towards her. And with the blood bags, it was just a topic. What do you guys need? Oh, we need blood bags. As other items as well. Meaning, there wasn't that they didn't have any, is that is what they used the most. as we had the funds, we want you to pay for some. That's all it was.
Okay, so you mean that what we want to know is what exactly they told you. Did they tell you that we don't have blood banks at all, or
No, it was nothing like that. Basically, logistically, they had some issues. Logistically, so sometimes you have deliveries that are slow. It happens in hospitals. It happens here. I ordered a pizza. It started to rain. I was told 30 minutes. It came 2 hours later. So the hospital obviously has blood bags. Otherwise, patients would be in serious problems. So they
okay? So are you saying that they told you that there are blood bags, but it's going to arrive later?
No, no one said anything about arriving later. There was nothing like that at all. I will tell you exactly what happened.
Okay, that's
so
what
that
we
it'll
want
be
to know.
easier rather than asking certain questions. I asked the staff in general, how's it going? How's the day? What do you guys need? Is there anything you don't need? You need? And blood bags came up that they could do with more, and they have some in stock. So I said, okay, stop right there. We have some funds from the UK, and we would like to purchase a lot more than what you may have.
Okay.
So they have stock,
Okay.
but we have some money. And it's Sadaqah Jariyah. If we can give one blood bag that may save a life in an operation theatre,
Okay.
that is a reward from Allah. So we then said, we'll purchase 1,000. Not because they have zero, it's because we wanted to contribute towards this good deed.
Okay.
That is all that was. And that video was meant to show and educate people what a blood bag was. Even I didn't know what a blood bag was. So when I saw a small blood bag, I thought, okay. I worked out what the cost was. We made an appeal. Yes, the video went viral. But you had Gambians, you had people who are non-Muslims around the world, wanted to contribute, to assist and help. And that's a positive thing.
Okay.
So it's nothing like that.
Okay. So, sir, some people claim that your organization is a scam.
Okay.
That it's just there to enrich itself.
Okay.
Which also make reference to you people living very well and very wealthy and the rest. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay. I will start with myself.
Okay.
I would like anybody to put my name into the Google website. I'm going to spell it for you. AIHTSHAM Rashid. I do not need any donors' money. Alhamdulillah, Allah has blessed me and my family with a very successful business. I turn over £5 million a year in the UK. I build mosques, I build streets and name them after my children. This has been going on for many years. I only started the Akhirah team 6 months ago. We are not here to take people's money. We are not a political party. We are humanitarian people. And I challenge anybody who says that we are a scam to come and see me to my face, because we will not talk behind anyone's back. Backbiting is very bad. I would love to sit with anybody and discuss what they have to say. But for me, so far, the interaction with the Gambian people who I have interacted with has been absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
I'm not going to say somebody hasn't, because that has not been the case.
So what impact did that video create? The video that you made in the hospital, what impact? Both the negative impact and the positive?
I realized that there were some people who are probably living in the past, but there were some people who are living in reality.
Elaborate more on that.
Well, you can see there are some people who probably were not happy with the previous situation, which I'm not an expert in. But there were some people who said, we want to help. They didn't bring any political agenda. They just wanted to assist and help. Sometimes you just need to face any situation you have in a positive way.
Okay.
If we start focusing on negative things, we can never progress as people. If Gambia wants to progress, they need to forget the past now. Stop crying about it. Move forward. Support the government. They are your leaders. We are not. We as humanitarians, if Gambia stops us from coming here to feed the children, Allah will take us somewhere else. But you as a nation have to stand together now. You have an opportunity which you never had before. And that's to stick together, work together, and let the government do their job. It will take time. If you make a roast dinner at home, 7 hours or 6 hours and it burns, you have to first wash the pan, scrape it, make sure all the black tiles off, then you restart cooking, don't you?
Another one. Okay.
So you are now in that situation where you've got a pan, you need to clean it, start all over again, and then inshallah, I'm sure the end product will be a successful product in Gambia.
Okay. So viewers, there's a piece of advice from Mr. Rashid. Hope you have gotten it. And then Mr. Rashid, I don't know whether you know about it, but the president on Monday had his biannual interview with a journalist, where the issue about the blood baths was raised by a journalist, and then he actually said that he denied all claims that there are no blood banks in the hospital. So what do you have to say about this?
I wasn't there at the interview, so I can't comment on an interview like that. But what I do say is that whoever did that interview, I don't know if it's male or female, he should come and speak to me.
Okay, it's not the journalist that actually said that.
Okay.
It was the president that said that he denied the claim that there are no blood bags in the hospitals.
Well, I think there must have been a question that was asked incorrectly that he may not have known what to answer. I haven't seen the interview, so I cannot comment, and I hadn't spoken to the president or his cabinet at that time. So there must have been a misunderstanding, and the information does sometimes get misinterpreted.
Okay. So he also said that non-profit making organization, or a charity organization like yourself, also lies. It was actually like a question. Don't they lie? Something like that. So they said he said they can also lie, and then they can also be corrupted. So that was a statement by the president when this issue was raised about your organization. So what is your comment on that?
That's a general comment. I don't believe that's...
No, it was specifically about your organization.
Well, you know, I've met the members of the cabinet, and alhamdulillah, they've been very nice with me. So I can only comment on the interaction of someone. I never judge anyone if I haven't spoken to them or sat with them or eaten dinner with them. I cannot comment about the president of Gambia because I haven't met him. What I do know is who I've met and how they've been with me. So regarding this journalist and the president, I can assure you it must have been definitely some misunderstanding, and there must have been some miscommunication. If there was so much tension or issues about the blood bags, the whole of Gambia knows where I am. The whole of Gambia knows who I am, and it would be very easy to contact me in Gambia because I'm here. And I could have helped the journalist to do correct questions to the president, because I'm sure it might have been just a question that must have come up and the president must have answered.
But you are not certain of the question. You are just assuming that.
Well, you know, we are a non-profit organization. We are very transparent. If I give a glass of water to a girl in Karcheno, I'll make a video of it. It'll be on Facebook. You know, we have an account. We are very transparent. So I'm not here to comment on that because I'm not party to the conversation. I wasn't there. I haven't seen it.
But it was something released for the general public, for everyone. It's not like something that should be sent to one person or one person. So it was something for everybody. So this is something I can tell you that the whole nation actually saw.
The video?
Yeah, exactly.
Or by the interview?
Yeah, the biannual interview.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Gambia people now are seeing what we're doing. So I'm sure their perceptions have now changed. You know, I was in the provinces, and if that was the case where, let's say, the president said something and the Gambian people took it seriously, I wouldn't be treated with so much love that I was...
Okay, so let's actually talk about this. It was also raised that your organization is connected to a political party. So we want you to clarify that part.
We are not connected to any political party in the whole world. We are humanitarians, we're not politicians. So that's my answer to that.
Okay, so after the video, we learned from reliable sources that you were called to State House. How true is that?
Oh, we went to the State House. Yes, we met the Vice President and we met the First Lady, Her Excellency, and that was very good.
Okay. So, can you just tell us, how many times have you been to the State House?
We went twice. For the to have a meeting with the Vice President
Okay.
and have a meeting with Her Excellency, Mrs. Barrow.
Okay, that means the first lady.
First lady. Oh, sorry, first lady.
Okay.
I'm very tired today.
Yeah, we get that part.
Yeah.
So you were called to State House according to reliable source
Okay.
that you were warned to desist from social media. How true was that?
Sorry, I didn't understand that last question.
Okay, according to reliable source,
Yeah,
you were called to State House.
we were called to the State House.
Yes, and then you were warned to desist from any social media, like to
Oh,
take
no,
any,
no,
like
no.
like exactly what you did about taking a video
No,
and
no,
posting
no,
it
no,
on social
no.
media. So you were warned to desist from any of those
No,
activities.
no, that's not true because I was on the news the following day.
Okay.
So the news was all clear, it was black and white, and that wasn't the case. So whoever's told that is lying.
Okay. Okay. So, but what we don't actually understand is that when I said that you were asked to desist from every social media, you claim that it's not true. But from then onward, you were asked to grant media house interviews, and then you refused.
Media house interviews. I haven't refused any interviews.
So there's no media house interview that you have refused.
No, there's been people who've contacted me who I don't know regarding charity work with a different Gambian association.
Okay.
But in regards to interviews, I welcome any interview.
Okay. From all.
I've
media
had 3 interviews so far in Gambia. It's called GRTS.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one with them. I've had one with Providence or something.
Paradise.
Paradise TV.
Paradise.
We've done, that's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I did one with those 3, 4. I do apologize. I
Okay.
don't know the name.
Since then, I believe that you have gone to other places. You talked about the project that you are on, donating a lot of things.
Yeah.
Since then, have you made another video about the
We've,
things you're doing?
yeah. If you look on Facebook, we've done about 15 videos since, I think 15 to 20 videos since the blood bank video.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So I'd ask all the public in all the world to go on Facebook, take a look at our wonderful videos, like them, share them to all your people, and let's get Gambia going. Let's not talk about negativity. It's not going to get us anywhere. We need to get this cockroach out of our system.
Okay. So is Gambia the only country that you have been in, apart from UK? Like
No.
organization has been helping?
No, I did some fundraising for a mosque in the Outer Hebrides, past Scotland. So again, those of you who may not know where that is, if you type my name in Google again, you will see a mosque called Stornoway Mosque, Stornoway. That mosque got worldwide media interest from every news channel in the world. They were there when I was building this mosque. I raised £50,000, which is $3 million in 4 days. And I built the fastest mosque in the world.
Okay.
So we've done work like this with the team. And again, we went to Rohingya last year, as I said. And we're planning to go to more countries. But for now, our heart is settled here at the moment.
Okay, just tell us a few countries that you have been to.
Pakistan, Bangladesh, Scotland.
Okay.
So these are the countries that are suffering at the moment.
So that means
Apart from Scotland. Scotland's not suffering. That was just a mosque. That was a building there.
okay, you just went there to build a mosque.
Yes, but there was no funding for the mosque, so we did fundraising and we gathered money around the
Yeah,
world.
you said that you help countries that are suffering,
Yeah.
and then you said you made an exception to Scotland.
Yeah, because
So are you trying to say we're also suffering, the Gambia?
No, suffering meaning that there is obviously extreme poverty here. If you're telling me that people in provinces are all driving nice cars and they're living in 5-story houses, I think you guys need a reality check.
Okay.
There are people that are suffering in all countries.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to help those who don't have aid.
Okay.
We want to help those develop.
Mm-hmm.
Who we saw some children playing football with their bare feet, who are probably more skillful than people in Banjul city.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I mean by suffering is that people do suffer. Lack of water.
Okay.
That's an issue here.
Okay.
Education, that can be improved. So these are sectors that the Akhirah team want to help and assist and develop.
Okay. So according to the interview you had with JTF, you actually, refer to the vice president, Mr. Dabo, as your elder brother. And then according to the interview with the president, Mr. Barrow, he also said that your organization is actually connected or affiliated with a party. And I don't know if you are aware, but the vice president has a party named called the UDP.
Okay.
So can we say that you have a connection with the party because he's your elder brother?
Okay. Elder brother was out of respect.
Okay.
You're my sister.
Okay.
Simple as that. There's no political party with that. And I didn't know about any UDP. He's old enough to be my older brother. I think he's old enough to be my father. So that was out of respect. I've been taught that by my parents. That if someone's older than you and it's good to you, they're your brother or sister.
Okay.
So that's that angle there. There's no other reason or malice in that.
Okay. So when exactly did you know the vice president?
When they called us, that's when I spoke to him and
Okay.
met them, and it was very good.
Okay, you mean there were no other connection or contact between you two until you met for the interview on that day?
What happens is, what I've realized in Gambia that people know each other.
Okay.
So you might have one person who knows another person who knows another person. So from my understanding, that there was some people who know of him, and he was interested into meeting me, and as people in the background arranged a meeting, and we met.
Okay, so can I conclude that you, apart from that day, you have never met him? You just know someone that knows you?
Yeah.
That knows him.
The people. I know somebody the other day who I met on the beach. He goes, that's his uncle. He was jogging in the sand.
Okay.
So I don't know Mr. Barrow from when I was in England or anything like that.
Okay.
I've only met him in this country, and
Mr. Dabo, you mean?
Mr.
That's the vice president.
It's very late, so yeah, Mr. Dabo, yeah.
Yeah, accepted. We know that you are not acquainted with our names and everything, but it's okay. So thank you for being here. We just want to know if you have your final words, both to the people that you helped and every other thing.
Those who we helped, we only ask for a dua. That's all the Akhirah team asks for, and that they do dua for all those people who have donated items and money to them. In regards to the general public, inshallah, you have a very good future.
Okay, so sir, one last question. What if someone is in need of something, like in a bad situation, and then the person needs help right now? Can they just, go to your email, text you? How exactly can we come to you?
I'm sure there's a process in Gambia.
Yeah, we want to understand that process.
The process, as far as I'm aware, you have a national emergency center, and that's the process that you should go through when you have any issues, from my understanding. If somebody emailed or contacted us, and we can assist, then we will assist.
Okay.
But ideally, there will be a process in Gambia if you have an emergency or anything like that.
Okay, that's good. So that's your final words about that. Thank you for being here. It was a great honor to have you and for you to clear the air about everything that is going on. And I pray that your organization continue to do what it does. Okay, thank you for being here. So viewers, yeah, we are not done. We are still on it. So I have my madam here, my co-host Fast Samba. I will do an interview with another honorable man. As he earlier mentioned, he said he has someone in Gambia here that have been helping to do, all the Olo speaking and, local language thing. It's not easy. So we have someone here that have been helping to do all those, and we are going to have a short interview with him. So let's welcome Madam Fatu Samba. Come and take the interview and do everything.
Yes, jërëjëf brother bi naka nga def noo tudda.
Asalaamaaleykum, maa ngi nuyu seen audience, maa ngi tudda
Jesuma Cissé. Yow looy liggéey ak ñi nga xam ne ñooy gars yi.
Actually, maa ngi based UK. We have a company called Jacob's Freight Forwarding with one of my cousin Parliament Koma. Actually, this guy is an associate. I know him for like about a year ago. Business partner, Coco Hamna over 7 years ago. So my warehouse before my rent in UK, Coco Moko Mom. So Coco Mabole Mom. And 10 days before very cool, I call me. Mulamane Kaisuma Kero. Mulamane Mom from there, and he balances his life with his job at Dimbalinity. Because I'm not being a project really different in Scotland, like Stoneway Mosque. Because the guy I made the building permit, then could call me, brother, I see, we have a building permit. Why we don't have the funding? Because Dekabo is a Christian place. So soon I'm on Halif, so soon you want to charge Derem, then you charge Juromi Derem. Non la jele fly with them Scotland, Soviet plus with Soviet plus we know what England. Race Harris within 4 days we raised 50,000 pounds. So when the boys I mean well we raise the money, we have to build the mosque. Come mom property developer. So workers swim what us use Scotland for being cut on like Serra. So look I done def more. Then done you from Leeds, Jelen Ligue KMC company, Jelen Yobu, Jelen Easy. So you know this mosque being sample within 3 weeks. They call him the fastest mosque builder in Europe.
Wow, jesuma doguma la sata yalla bula yalla dog ngay def liggéey bu rafet doon doomi Gambian dama koy wasa su ne nekk Gambian bokk ci dëkk bi juddoo ci dëkk bi yaroo ci dëkk bi soo génnee ci sa réew dem beneen réew war ngaa mun a gis dara mu baax ci beneen réew nga ne foog nga indi ko sa dëkk jesuma ban connection nga am ak ñii ba mun leen naa indi ci Gambia bi.
Comme lu ma la ko waxee rek du ne dama tase ñoom ci mbir dama leen liggéey ak ñoom so ñoom na nit yi leen xamut waaye Rashid annual turnover is 5 million so they don't need money ba pare dafa am followers yoo xam ne dañ bari because bu mu sampee mosque boobu ku ñëw ooyee Mufti Mink daf ko endorse su ma paree yow I will give you that tape ak mosque bu mu sampa in Stoneway Bridge in Scotland. He was on ITV, he was on BBC. So fu nekk daal soo ne Rashid they know him because su taawee léegi mu ne lii la bëgg a def within 1 hour he can do it. Doguma la because bu ñu defee suñ meeting yëpp because we have been walking on the ground because am na few interview ak BBC gars yi ne ko ne when is your next project so mu ne leen is international waaye waxu kenn dara so ñu nekk di call dëkk yi ñu soxla su fekkee boxol lañ soxla ñu leen ay small clip of video ma jox ko su fekkee ne maalo lañ soxla ma yónnee ko clip bi ñii maalo lañ soxla am orphanage so yoo xam ne ñoom dañ soxla building because seen dëkkuwaay baaxut soo demee Latir Kunda am na benn masjid bu fa nekk xale yi fa lañ dee jàngee korget la so bu ñu ñëwee ñëwoon naa Gambia 7th of July so moom mu ñëw on the 9 so ñuy am ay jàngat yu ñoo def liggéey bi fan lañ ko commencé so man waroon naa ñibbi after 5 days waaye ma miss suma flight bi so gars yi decide na ma toog fii pour make sure liggéey yi ñu mun ko coordonner. It was not easy waaye sant yàlla yëpp jaar na ci yoon.
alright ba léegi rek ñii buñ ñëwee biir Gambia indi woon na ab xulu bu rëy indi woon na ab debate bu rëy si li nga xam ne mooy social media bi ñu gis ko ba nga xam ne yéen a Gambian si bari yu nekk si diaspora bi rawatina Angleterre bi ñu jóg takk seen nit bi xam ne Gambia lañ ñor dem di ut li nga xam ne mooy ndimbal ku Gambia ñii bu ñu demee si hospital bi den bëgg rek ku xam naka la loolu demee because right now di read comments yi ñu ngi gis ñee ngi wax ne ñii ñoo ko def ñi ngi wax ne ñi ñi la ngi wax lu ne soo ñu bëgg rek nga leeral ko moom daanaka leeral na ko si angale waaye du tere am na ñoo xam ne déggoon li nga xam ne mooy angale.
lu ma ñaan rek Gambian si nañ bàyyi wax yu bari ñu liggéey loolu am solo ndaxte ñii second generation ñu juddoo Angleterre lañ mun nañoo dem seen dëkk Pakistan ñoom tamit ñu ñàkkaa fa nekk waaye ñu ne déedéet dañoo tukki dem yeneen place su seet naka la ñoo tasaare xéewal yi within 10 days buñ fi def right now bu ma toog ak yow there is $500,000 boo xam ne maa ngi la ko doon wax is on the table so man may dem jële ñu néew doole yi pour seen Tabaski rafet ñaata Gambien a mën a def loolu so nit su ñëwee pour jàppale la da ngeen a ànda yoon bi ngeen a gaaw waaye ñuy wax ci social media bi di ratatati it doesn't make sense. This is a new government nañ leen jàppale ñu liggéey te gars yi comme noonu la leen ko waaye mu ne Gambie dafa am potentiel soo xam ne jàpput yàgga yoo xam ne mun nañoo développer suñu réew dañuy rely too much ci yeneen dëkk yi dañuy rely too much ci Sénégal bagage yu bari suñ ko solee Sénégal la ñoo def you know so one try ñu seet ñun Gambian suñu boppa ñu seet naka la ñoo mun a développer suñu dëkk everything dañ ko bàyyee foreigner si ñu nekk di waare soo demee si marché bi Tabaski su demee jën du am because ñu fa nekk yëpp ay Sénégalais la nappakat yi di same team so ñun lan lañ bëgg a léegi you know let's come together and work and make a difference ñii ñu ngi def liggéey boo xam ne is unbelievable teacher ngi di toog fi Serekunda primary school the smile these people bring into this school is too much waxuma la loolu teacher baa ngi ni waxuma feneen am na xale yoo xam ne du ñoo dem school ñii ay six seen yaay 6 doom la am headmaster bi moo ko isi ñetti xale yi du ñoo dem school ñoo headmaster bi jaar foofu ñu defal ko standing order boo xam ne every month dinañ ko jox $3,000 pour mu bàyyi saraxtu ba pare xale yooyu yëpp ñu enroll leen teacher bi leen jox xaalis bi ñu ne ko ne yow loo bugga pour nga mën a sustain sa bopp because wuñ di la jox every time ngay lekk mu ne nañ ko jëndal freezer pour muy jaay ndox teacher bu toog fii deputy headmaster bi moom la jox xaalis mu jëral ko te amul foofu xale yi ñu fayal school fees for the whole year is over 30 ñu dara si doole am na si lopitaan yi ñoo xam ne Gambians la ñu ngi def dialysis treatment dafa seer is $28,000 pour whole month treatment am na 10 people yoo xam ne dañ leen oo tey ñu jox leen $28,000 ku si nekk pour seen monthly treatment.
waaw doguma la sax si healthcare bi nga ñëw moo limbe réew mi fan yi gis ne ne comme ni ma ko waxee rek social media ñu bëree bëri Gambie ñor leen comme ni la Gambie ñoree ñu gis ne bi nga xamee ne moom jël na vidéo bi dugal ko si internet bi président bi tamit dalal na ay kàddoom maanaam ay xëccoo kii wax fii kële wax fële ñu bëgg a déggee rek from yow sa boppa ndax lapitaan bi dafa ñàkk li nga xam ne mooy blood ban ndax yéen da ngeen ñëwoon rek ku jàppale ndax loolu amut
ñaaka waxtaana suñu waxtaanoon rek duñu réeroo ndaxte ñii buñ ñëwee dañ dem ci lopitaan ñuy waxtaan ak lopitaan ñun duñ political party bokkuñ fenn sooy ñëw di jox leen ndimbal da nga dem ci ku nga jox ndimbal nga ne ko yow loo soxla pour nga jàppale ko ñun dañ ñëw pour gunge nguur gi yow sax ñëwoon pour saboter pour isi xeex because ñun suñu fi isi woon loo xam ne is chaos or anything suñu liggéey du complet because du ñu jox access to l'hôpital because they give us access to the hospital yëpp gars yi bu ñoo ñibbi tey so loolu ñu ngi gërëm gars yi nekk si l'hôpital bi because they are working day in day out pour make sure to make a difference waaye ñoom seen bopp sax dañ dee nekk dañoo paranoïa ba nga xam ne you know du ñoo mën a def seen liggéey because of this social media yow sax social media du loo xam ne you know pour nit yi njëriñoo la communiquer waaye du pour ñoo xaw ma ñiiroo ŋaayoo la saagante you know what I mean it's not for that.
waaw waaye ba léegi rek comme naka la ko suma naataango bi fii volate mi ne ñu bëree bëri de nekk di wax ne depuis bu vidéo bi génnee ku nekk xam na ne health system yi Gambia bi ñeena yi dañ dee wax ne dafa po bi ngeen demee ngeen wane ko ñu bëree bëri ñeme ñun koo wane parce que duñ leen jox access bi xëj na li nga ànd ak ay ñit yu weex dar yu weex moo tax ñu mun koo wane ba nga xam ne nag fu mu nekk ñu bëree bëri xam ne naka la health system bi mel lan nga mun a comment si loolu.
nekk la muy America muy Angleterre there is problem fu nekk la nekk these people they are working in a very difficult condition and they are delivering Gambia amuñ diw amuñ dara you know me hospital bi they are doing a great job hospital bi kenn waxul ne blood bank am na dañ ne luñ leen mën a dimbalee suñu ko yokkalee nañ ko jël waaye nu ko gars yi interprété moo wrong you know me because at the end of the day sax man musuma xam la blood bank so pour ñoom seen followers yi because this is how they operate because ñoom Angleterre suñu ne lii lañ bëgg nit lañ ko dee jox ba pare suñoo deliver bagage yooyu dañoo def Facebook live ne seen xaalis boo la ñu jox ñu ngi ni ñu ko jox nit yi
transparency.
So this is why Rashid platform lum buga dafa help, lum buga dafa I know this guy. This guy is not a bullshit guy. Sorry for my language. Man dama ko xam bu baax a baax.
waaw maa ngi gis rek ñu bari bari ñu ngi laa comment si sa liggéey bu rafet bi nga xam ne moom ngay def doon ab doomi Gambian yaa ngi béy sa wareef bu baax a baax ñu la félicité ñun Gambian Talents waaye ma bëgg a xam rek moment bi naka nga ko duddee because yaa ngi jógee Angleterre ñëw Gambia ku just help ak ñi nga xam ne ñooy nga àndal xam naa ne du ñàkk ñeneen ne la yow yaa nekk di face of this project maanaam yaa si nekk lan moo demee naka la demee ak yooyu noonu ñeneen ñu ne ñoom Barrow den leen oo si koona bi ne leen ne bu leen wane affaire bi ñeneen ñi ne da ngeen ragal moo taxit rek mënu leen a dem lan nga mën a tontu si loolu.
lu ma ragal man Angleterre si boobu am sax man liggéey ma góor am self employed maa ngi toog fi 20 days aw ma wages kenn kooluma kenn sexaluma nekk naka laati lem te utuma liggéey I just wanna make a difference to my community te xéewal bi ñu ma ko jox sax Serekunda school laa demoon jox naa leen boxool Dipakunda laa dëkka jox naa leen boxool Latrikunda laa daan foye jox nañ Latrikunda seen juma boxool jox seen mutuwaire bi fu ñoo sangee néew jox leen boxool loolu ñeneen la ñu dem si kër Thierno ñooñu suñu niti taranga lañ jox naa leen because dañ ñëw ñu ne ma lii lañ soxla so through my help gars yi am xéewal boobu nga dem si kër Madina Sidia dañ yàgga taranga ak ñoom wax ma seen soxla ñu fajal leen ko ak berending so this is it so blood bag bi kenn waxut ne naka la taal ñu ne amul si lopitaan bi loolu amul kenn waxut loolu blood bag am fa dañ leen dooleel pour gars yi mën a understand Gambian si nañ bàyyi waxtu rëy nañ liggéey fii balaa nga because nit yi dañoo jógee Europe ñëw fii duñ dem si dex bi sax duñ jaara féeri bi sax mais suñu ñëwee nañ fexe ñu dem toog ñu dem si lopitaan bi def fa a day su boobaa dinañ dooleel suñu docteur yi dinañ leen jox respect buñ deserve because they are good doctors they are saving lives
loolu am na solo bu baax a baax soo leen ñëwee ñëw seet si lopitaan bi boobu bu boobaa rek ñu jaajëfal ki nga xam ne mooy Pa Ousmane Thiam
nañ cross dem si dex bi seet naka la nit yi dundee dan ñu toog si Facebook bi di wax lu leen lu ma isi fii nañ fexe ñëwee ñu isi ko suñu defee lu leen ñun ñëpp loolu Gambia is too easy to develop and su fekkee ne wax dëgg yàlla nguur gi liggéey na ak ñii dinañ leen isil xéewal yu bari xam nga xam nit rek soo xamee nit si nga xam ne waaw kii dee mooy kii waaye soo xamul nit da ngaa ne xëy I know what they are capable of doing bu ñoo loot container bu ñu isi nañ over 1000 bags of rice yee bañ ko mee ba mu jeex
masha Allah
Serekunda school teacher baa ngi nii xale yu daan ñëw school dañ daan ñëw school
maanaam daf leen motivate
feeding programme mu ngi stop for like 12 years ago World Bank bu ñoo ko doon sponsor waaye bu ñu ñëwee ñun everyday 5 saaku malo lañ dee lifin barki démb dañ toog a 4 bags of rice teacher bi mu ngi nii député baa ngi nii nga interview ko daf ma ko mu dema jéesuma lu ma dal démb moom mooy loolu xale yi am nañu lekkoon because they enjoying it they loving it so ñooñu suñu ñëwee di def this kind of job in this country dañ leen war a tàccul ne leen de bravo waaye ñuy wax ay fraud it's Gambia this is all what we can do
ma fooguloo tamit li discourage na gars yi
these people they are in love with Gambia Abdul will talk to you Abdul love Gambia this guy is the guy that's responsible for the dialysis you know what he telling me he said dear Suma if this government give me chance I will make sure the dialysis equipment is free in this country because dafa dunda loolu Abdul will talk you will talk Abdul because we need to clarify things what is our mission here we are not just here to give our food package we are here to develop this country
alright jërëjëf bu baax a baax Abdul what can you say
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh bismillahir rahmanir rahim my name is Abdul Hussein I'm part of one of the members of the Akhirah team we've been in the Gambia for the last 9 days. We'll be flying out in the next. We're leaving this beautiful hotel in the next couple of hours. Our mission solely was to come and distribute aid. You are our Muslim brothers and sisters. When we see anyone in any situation, it basically hurts. So, Etijem Rashid, the founder of the Akhirah team, He's an individual who I've known all my life. We grew up from the age of 3.
Okay, so right now with all the issues that are attending on social media that are attending in the Gambia,
Yes.
do you think you guys will come back to the Gambia to assist?
We don't see that as a big issue. We've had an interview. Well, we've met the Excellency, the First Lady. She was very accommodating. She hardly mentioned the blood bank issue. We went to the Vice President. Barrow'S, had a meeting with him. He was very accommodating, very friendly. He didn't actually even mention it once. I don't understand why you keep on mentioning the blood bank situation. I think you should concentrate a bit more on what we have been doing in the last 9 days. So the questions that you're asking me, obviously, we haven't had a minute's rest. We have visited 15 orphanages distributing aid.
All right.
We've been to 6 villages. We are leaving today, but we woke up at 4:30 getting ready to go to the provinces to distribute aid for another 4 villages.
Yes.
You haven't actually wanted us to explain a bit more what we have been doing and what we haven't been doing.
All right. I'm coming back.
The blood bank issue was just a misunderstanding. We are new to Gambia. We basically seen the situation. There was no malice or anything. We didn't want to basically cause any negativity. We are not affiliated with any political party. We're here simply to distribute aid.
All right. What the president said and what Rashid said about the issue of the blood ban, there are different. What can you say about that?
I haven't listened to the president's interview due to my heavy workload since I've been in Gambia.
But do you think, it being a president saying something about your institution that, it is all over on Facebook, on social media, nobody calls you to tell you that
we
guys...
actually met the First Lady. She was very accommodating. She was very impressed with what work we've done in a very short space of time. And she's welcomed us with open arms. And like I say, the Gambian people are very friendly. They've been very friendly, and we are in love with Gambia now. We want to help. We want to help as whatever we can help with, because Etisham Rashid, he's basic. If he makes a minute video in the UK, we can have 40-foot containers full with stationery. Who's that going to benefit? Is that going to benefit us, or is that going to benefit the children of Gambia?
All right, Gambia. This is what we have for you, Gambians. Yes, you want to say something?
We have received numerous letters of appreciation and thank you from the people of Gambia. We've got them in present. If you could basically film these as well. Some of the certificates of appreciation that we've received. Have you got them at hand?
No,
Yes.
we'll show them to them.
Yes, you can go ahead.
That's fine. If you could film that as well. I understand what you're trying to do, but you have to understand you've approached us for this interview. This interview is more than nearly an hour long. We didn't expect this to be an hour long.
Yes, because like a lot of people are confused, as a media house. As a media house.
Slots that you needed, we were more than happy to accommodate.
Yes, like as I said, as a media house.
We're about to pack our suitcases.
No problem. But as a media house, we want things to be clear.
Blood bank situation was 4 or 5 days ago. It's not today. That's past news for us. Please ask us questions that what we've been doing today. Or
yes, but it's Gambia and our people are in need. And as Gambian Talents Promotion, yes. So we want to hear from the horse's mouth. That's why we're here to ask questions. So the people will always make their judgment. So Gambia, thank you very much. Yéen ñi nga xamné yéen ñu doon sétane ñom Rashid ak team bi ñu ngi ni wax neen li nga xamné nak ñom ñoko wax favor just to tell the beautiful listeners thank you very much. We are here to hear from the people and let them say these people are doing a great job, and I believe to whom much is given much is expected. I think it's high time that Gambians we all open our arms and receive people in the right way. So like they said, it was miscommunication, like they said also people that understand and they clarify things.
So that is exactly what we are here for, to bring you the clear information. So you have heard from the horse's mouth, the person that made the video himself, you have heard how the video came about. So we want you now as our viewers to make your own judgment. You have heard from both sides, so it's now time for you to actually, make your own judgment. And we just want to thank you for riding with us, for being with us this few hours to hear from the horse's mouth. I want to ask you to keep on following Gambian Talents Promotion for more clear information, because here we bring you nothing but the clarity, but fact. So keep on following us, and I was your presenter, Favor O Audio, and I had with me.
Yes, Jerejef Favor, Lolo Yena Kodega. Ñun as a media house, we are always here to ask questions, and people are always here to answer our questions. And we believe that you are the ones that should make your final judgment, whether the president, whether the team, whether whoever, But after all, it all comes back to us as Gambians. So Jerejef Bubaha Bahaba, and we are hoping and looking forward to welcome you back.